Don't wait for the inspiration, trigger the inspiration. And the reason I'm making this video is because there are so many people who, they have to perform that one crucial task, but they don't feel inspired, they don't feel the energy in that very moment, and instead of just getting to that thing, they procrastinate. They rationalize that, let me wait a little bit longer, let me wait for that inspiration, that energy to come. And the problem is that usually, it's just procrastination. It's just another procrastination tool. It's an excuse not to do certain things. So what I believe in is that instead of waiting for that one moment when the inspiration comes to you, we all have these moments when we feel like winners. Try to trigger those moments. So for example, when I'm writing my blog posts, sometimes I'm not inspired, I have to admit, okay? Sometimes I'm sitting on a beach like this one and I feel amazing and words just come to my mind and I feel this positive energy. But sometimes when I'm sitting, let's say in a hotel room after a very long flight and I'm writing a blog post, I just don't feel it. I don't feel that power, that energy, that inspiration. Now, I could simply sit down and say, let me not do anything. Let me wait for the inspiration to come. But that would be procrastination. Now, what I do instead is I force myself to create that inspiration. So I sit down and I start writing something mechanically. And it can be anything. It doesn't even have to make sense. So let's say that I have to write a blog post about making money online, for example. I sit down and I start writing. Hey, I'm sitting here and I'm about to write a blog post about making money online, but I don't feel inspired. I don't know what to write about. And I keep jotting down all these things that don't really make sense. But what I'm doing is that mechanically I start getting myself into this winner's state. And that's really important because what happens is that after 5, maybe 10, maybe 15 minutes of writing mechanically, I start getting inspired. I start getting this positive energy and then everything becomes easier. And then at some point when I feel this moment, when I feel that, it clicked, that's when I delete everything I've written. And that's when I start writing my blog post. And the truth is that it can apply to many different situations. I mean, I've been talking about writing, but it can apply to so many different things in your life as well. So what I suggest is that when you have to perform something that's really, really crucial, instead of waiting for that moment of inspiration to come, try to trigger the inspiration, okay? Try to trigger that positive energy. Don't procrastinate. Take the first step straight away. Do it mechanically. You don't have to be perfect, okay? Start doing that one thing you have to do. And what you're gonna realize is that something that seemed insurmountable, something that seemed huge, okay, very tough to accomplish, will seem really easy once you take the action, once you take that first step mechanically.